Okay, so a summary of their arguments was that the fracking, it harms the environment, the fluid is toxic to human and the wildlife, and that fracking kind of discourages, it doesn't encourage renewable energy, and requiring disclosure for oil industry. Our main response to the fact that fracking doesn't encourage renewable energy is that it's not really the answer for renewable, or the answer right now, but it's just kind of a means to get there. And it's a safer alternative to what's actually been in place right now. In the past 2 years that fracking has seen a large increase, the EPA, or the Environmental Protection Agency, has revised its impact that fracking actually has on the environment. So the Environmental Protection Agency has dramatically lowered its estimate of how much potent heat-trapping gas leaks during natural gas production. And that's something that they claimed earlier. Also that, just to understand, is that the decrease in production in coal in favor of natural gas has resulted in significant changes to estimated CO2 emissions. Based on the EIA's 2009 forecast, that they estimated it to be about 2.6 billion tons. And then using the new 2011 forecast, they show that it's only 2.3 billion tons, which causes emissions to fall by 9%. Another one of our arguments was that fracking, it's a really big benefit for the economy. And this is shown again that, this is shown again in that studies show that fracking has created over 800,000 jobs in the last 4 years, and it's contributed $76 billion in 2010 to $118 billion in tax revenues. Our opponents. Our opponents, they didn't respond to the fact that when we claim that regulations are going to cause costs to the consumer. And that's a major point to think about, because it's kind of like all of us that this is going to be impacting, and it's not just the oil industry or the fracking industry. And also that regulation, it doesn't necessarily always help. And also it exists already. The EPA has limited authority over fluids used in hydraulic fracturing per se. The agency is authorized to regulate certain processes associated with unconventional gas extraction. For example, any company performing hydraulic fracturing uses diesel fuel requires prior authorization from EPA through the UIC program. In addition, the EPA has authority to regulate discharge of water produced from hydraulic fracturing operations under the National Pollutant Discharge Elimination System permit program authorized by the Clean Water Act. So as you can see, there's already regulations that exist that regulate the hydraulic fracturing industry. And just to reiterate that they are claiming that there's a lot of waste and wastewater that's produced from oil fracturing, hydraulic fracturing, but this report found that 56% of the wastewater from a Pennsylvania study was recycled, with most of the remaining 44% sent to private water treatments. And more recently, they found that wastewater is increasingly being sent to facilities with advanced treatment technologies that promote reuse of the water. Yep.